Hi, Titi. Hi, Titi.
Hi, Fabian.
How are you tonight?
Excellent.
What are you up to today? Have you been busy? Working?
Yeah. Well, today is a great day.
Why?
I've organized the house. I've made chicken with rice. No, chicken rice. Chicken rice for lunch. I've listened to some podcasts in English, and a little exercise too. That's it.
So it's been a perfect day. Is that me or is that you? I can hear the echo of your voice. Is that you?
No.
Right? Sounds weird. Sounds like I can hear the echo of what we're saying. And I don't think it's me. Anyway, and why were you so active and involved and happy today? What's going on?
What?
Why were you so active and happy today? And so
many activities.
Yeah, why?
Why? Many free time.
Oh, today you have a lot of free time?
Mm-hmm. I have time for working in my project. I have date for the ¿cómo se dice? Lanzamiento.
The launch.
The launch of my brand.
When is it?
It's 26
of this month?
Mm-hmm.
So Wednesday. Next Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. I hope.
Where are you going to do the launch? Where is that going to happen?
More slowly, please.
Where is the event?
Virtual.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And a platform or what?
Yeah, platform on Instagram.
Right.
Instagram. Yep.
Okay. Is there going to be an event, like a live event where you show things and people interact with you, or not?
I don't know. Okay. I want a video for invited for the classmates or family or some friends. maybe.
Also, but is there going to be a live presentation or just video?
Only video.
No live anything, no live.
Mm.
Okay. And what are you going to show in the video? Your new collection?
Yeah,
What do you have for your new collection? What is a new collection?
new collection. Leggings and top, set, the set, unique color, black, ¿cómo se dice mandarina?
Mandarin orange?
Mandarin.
Mandarin?
Yeah.
And
Blue.
you sew this yourself, or you have a company that sews the garments for you?
Hmm?
Who sews the garments? You, your family, a company? Sewing is or
for the moment, in a manufactured.
factory?
Yeah.
Where? Here in Medellín?
Yeah. In the
What's
center.
what's the name of the factory? Does it have a name?
No.
No name.
No.
It's a small factory. Okay. And nothing print, right? You don't have anything print.
Print.
Con estampados, no, algunos.
One or two.
One or two. Okay. And is it and the design? Who made the design? You?
The design, no. ¿Cómo se dice? La tela ya viene así.
The fabric.
Ajá.
The fabric is already printed. It has a print, a design or a pattern. Yeah, but that's amazing. And you're very happy?
Yes, I'm very, very happy for that.
What's the name of what's your brand's name again?
Super Affit.
Super
Affit.
Super Affit.
Affit.
Super A fit.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
And it's gym garments, right? Oh, am I? Okay, let me see. Yeah, Super A fit.
Super A fit. In English. In English, Super A fit. I like it.
And it's for people that go to the gym?
Gym, yoga, dance, skate, relax.
Right.
Painting, driving, many activities.
But is it only for women?
For women, for the moment.
For the moment, only for women. Okay, gotcha. Nothing for men, nothing, zero. Not even a corbatín, nothing for men.
No.
Okay. But this was a dream from long ago, right? You have been dreaming about this for a long time. Since when? Since before the pandemic, after the pandemic? When did this idea come about?
When I was a child, I will be empresaria. What's it?
You wanted to be an entrepreneur. When you were
I have many ideas, but I don't know, because I don't know. The last year, I have an idea y dije, esta tiene que ser.
And you said, this is the one, and you started working.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. That's a very beautiful story. I hope it all works well for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we were talking about Titi's entrepreneurship. Edith, how are you?
Oh, wow, teacher. Oh, hi, Titi.
Yeah, Titi is
Hi.
launching her own brand in a week, next Wednesday.
Oh,
And this
really?
is a dream from childhood. She wanted to be an entrepreneur, and she designed her own line of clothing for leisure activities for women. The name is Smart A Fit, right? Did I get it right? Super, right? Sorry. Super A Fit.
Super Asian.
Exactly.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, maybe Titi, you can share us with a cataloging or with some images.
Yeah.
Yeah, later you can use a group to show your products. All right, amazing. Good job, Titi.
Thank you.
Right? What's going on, Edith? What's new?
All kind of problems, but everything it's okay.
Everything under control.
Yeah, everything.
Hi, hello. How are you, princess?
Mustache by chocolate. But,
Hey, Juanca, how are you, my friend?
Hello, hello everyone.
Washables.
What's going on?
What's going on? We were discussing Titi's entrepreneurship,
Wow,
and we're talking to Edith now. And how are you?
everything is okay. But my day was closed because I usually go to the gym at early at first time of the morning. And today I went to the appointment, a medical appointment with my mom. So I just came to the gym right now because before class.
Okay. So you just returned from the gym.
Yep.
What did you work today?
Today was a leg day.
Oh, the worst.
And shoulder day.
Legs is the worst day because it's horrible.
Yeah. People usually don't like and don't go to the gym on Monday because they get the next day. And but no, it's normal for me. It's normal. I miss to work out one day, so I decided to go at 5 p.m.
5 p.m. Okay, good. Good for you, man. Good that you keep yourself active. That's very important. Especially when you work hard, you also have to work out because that way your body works better. Your body works better.
For mental experience and for mental stronger.
Mental, your spirit, or your anemic.
My mood also.
Yeah, your mood, your mind, and your body. Because, for example, me, I sit a lot. And I need to exercise because otherwise I'm not going to last very long. Because staying in a sitting position is a terrible idea.
Have you running today?
What?
Have you run today?
Yes.
Wow.
I ran this morning and then I went to the gym later with my son.
Cool.
But this morning, everything happened this morning. I've been very busy here lately.
How many kilometers?
What?
How many kilometers?
12.
Cool. 1 hour.
12. 1 hour.
Excellent.
And then go to the gym and do Tabata. And today I did Tabata and chest with my son. We did 21 minutes of Tabata, which means intervals. So we run for 35 seconds, rest for 35 seconds, run for 31 seconds, rest for 35 seconds. 21 minutes. That's a lot.
Challenging.
Then you're tired, you're dead, you're fried. Well, yeah, I'm very busy these days, so I'm running very early in the morning. I get up at 4 in the morning. At
You're
4.
still see the light.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I open the door to the sun in the morning. Anyway, so today we're gonna be talking about tomorrow's vignette.
Tomorrow or Wednesday?
Okay, so then it has to be Thursday because Wednesday is a holiday.
Ah, okay. Good.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, we're doing it on Wednesday now, so it needs to be Thursday then. We need to talk about that to everybody in the group. Vignette will be on Thursday because tomorrow, I mean, Wednesday is Independence Day.
No, Independence Day is Thursday because today is 17.
Today is 17, 18. Oh, really? So when is, oh, Thursday is the holiday.
Thursday is holiday, exactly.
Gotcha. Okay, so yes, Wednesday. I was a little lost. With all these long weekends, you get lost. You're right. Yeah,
Okay,
so
so-
Thursday is the holiday. So Wednesday. Yeah.
What is the main idea for practicing today? For
The main-
vignettes.
Oh, the main idea is that
Pronunciation.
both. I mean, like, let's take a look at the vignette for 1 second. This is our vignette this week, right? Up next. And we need to answer a question, but in a specific form of the future. Like, what plans or goals have you set for yourself in the next 5 years? Okay. And use the going to future form to explain them. Okay. Goals that you have set for yourself for the next 5 years. Yeah, that could be one question. We don't know what question you're going to be asked because another guy from the group is going to ask you that question. Can be the first one or can be the last one or the one in the middle, etc. Do you have any special events like birthdays, weddings, or celebrations coming up? Could you talk about what you have arranged for any of those using the present continuous for future plans? Okay. If you have anything coming up, all right. In which case you can say maybe no, nothing. And then they're going to ask you another question. Could you tell us about a personal project you intend to start in the next few months or weeks or days, like in the case of Titi? Okay. And please use going to describe it. Okay. Now, today I want you to think in terms of stop. Okay. Today I want you to think in terms of stop. What is stop? Scope, tone, organization, and purpose. All right. Maybe for some of you, this is a new concept. Maybe. I'm thinking. I'm going to share this document with you right now, so you get more information. Give me just a minute. And right there. Okay, so the first part of this is just reading, and we're going to read. Okay, it's a short passage. Well, maybe short, maybe not so short. I'm going to give you what, 3 minutes to read it? Yeah? Use 3 minutes. Use 3 minutes to read it. I just shared this document. It's a reading. It might be a boring reading. I can tell you that much. But let's read it. Okay, is the case of Young Enterprises Services. Okay, I just shared the document so you can read it on your machines directly. And let's start reading. You have 3 minutes. 3 minutes and you can make notes, etc. 3 minutes, read. All right, that's a wrap. Okay. Cool. Did you manage to finish the article? Hopefully. No? It's too long and boring? Yeah, that's right.
It's a little long.
Let it be a strong vocabulary. So, for understand some concepts.
Yeah, this is advanced vocabulary.
Yep.
Let's take
I was reading about the definition by scope the passage.
Jeopardy, something like that. I don't know.
what is it?
I don't remember the word. You can share with us on the screen again the article. Huh?
Your party, like the program.
Yes. That part.
Well, Jeopardy is a game.
Sure.
Yes. Jeopardy is danger, pretty much. So Jeopardy is a game show.
Yeah. Like it's notwithstanding.
Notwithstanding is the same as but. It's a contrast word.
Advanced context.
Yeah, same as however, notwithstanding the same. Okay.
Lacks.
Notwithstanding is not important. I mean, no matter. I mean, the local press doesn't matter. Local press doesn't matter if they exist. These are the successes that have received. Blah, blah, blah. What's that?
Another word for me difficult was heat or eat. Heat. H-E-E-D.
Ahead? No. H, what did you say? A?
E, a double E, D.
A double D?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Double D?
I
So
just put it the word in chat.
Yeah, you're right. Yes, heat.
Oh, heed. Pay attention,
Heed.
to obey, to be attentive, to do as you're told. Maybe. Heed, to pay attention, to recognize something, to give importance to something. Heed advice is to follow advice. Okay. Now, according to the author of the passage, pay attention to that question. According to the author of the passage, the rules of yes. Can you answer that? It's an advanced test, right?
I choose the C, letter C.
Limit the use of any profits made by a business venture that has received assistance from the program. Okay. What about, let me see, where are we? Okay. The answer here is C. Just highlight it, you see the answer. Strategy to attack the passage. All right. And this is a strategy that you can also follow when you're creating your scripts. Okay. You're going to create your script first in Spanish, maybe. Then you translate through ChatGPT. But then again, you have to do some reading comprehension and make sure that it communicates what you want to say. So skim the entire passage, read it quickly and strategically. Okay, just quickly read your passage and make sense of it. And this is before moving to the questions, but this is obviously a reading comprehension test. Okay. Before you start answering questions, or before you start making changes or decide whether you like it or not, I want you to think about the passage that you write or that you're reading in terms of 4 components: the scope, the tone, the organization, and the purpose of the passage. Okay? And those need to be defined. And I want you to remember those by the acronym STOP. Okay, this is very important. This is important about reading as well as writing. You need to pay attention to the scope, the tone, the organization, and the purpose. All right? The scope of the passage, you need to understand the scope of the passage. Any testing can determine the general topic of a passage after a cursory look. The scope of the passage is far subtler. Scope gives boundaries to the passage. In my understanding, the scope of the passage is what you talk about, or from a different perspective, what you don't talk about. Okay, so you need to focus your answers. If they ask you about A, answer A. If they ask you about B, answer B, but don't answer A and B just because you felt like you could. No, you shouldn't. Focus your answer. Okay. And something that happens fairly, is fairly common, is that sometimes you find useless information, okay, in a passage, even in your own passage. So start taking a look at your scope and make sure that everything follows the topic, okay? In this article, the topic is business education. The subtopic is entrepreneurship programs. And the scope is the YES program, its recent criticisms and need for change. Okay, that's the scope. This is what is going to be discussed, or what was discussed in this exercise. Got it? When you're asked a question, the question gives you the scope also. If they ask you about any birthdays, anniversaries, etc. coming up, and you say yes, then you should focus on that. Don't deviate. Try to focus on that. Okay. So according to, what's that?
We can, for example, make an example with the topic is, for example, the English education, the subtopic Inglés Intermedio Fluido, and the scope, what is the fear, the some integrants to the some students to join in days without the vignette.
Exactly.
Okay, so
that could be it.
So
that could be a good example.
The idea.
Exactly. Which of the following, according to the passage that you read, which of the following would most logically be the topic of the paragraph immediately following the passage? The topic of the paragraph immediately following what you read. There's A, B, and C right there. I don't know if you're seeing all of them. A, B, yeah. Should be seeing all of them now on the screen. A, B, C, D, E. What do you think would be the topic of the next paragraph in the reading? I mean, the paragraph that is not there, the continuation.
For the first paragraph, teacher?
No, you have the passage that you read.
Oh.
The article. Imagine that there is another
Okay.
paragraph after. What would be the topic? I know it's a very tricky question, right?
For me,
No. I think
A
no is an option.
Okay, you think A is not an option? Good.
for me, it's the letter B.
Probably B. Anybody else? And the answer is E. What an active approach to media relations would entail in Yes's case?
What's the meaning? Won't entail. Won't entail.
Would entail is like would have. Would
Wait.
would incorporate. maybe. Okay, now, so this is about scope. You know, scope has to do a lot with what you're going to say. And I want to, maybe, I want you to think more about scope than you would probably do normally, because I've seen many people lose the point. Okay, when I give you vignettes, you talk about something else, and that is a big fault, because as you know, it can lead to a big zero because you said a lot, but not regarding the topic. And that's a mistake in your choice of scope. Sometimes you get away from the point and you get lost in the weeds, right? And you start babbling. And so you become very productive, but not in the sense of what you're being required to be productive about. There's a huge loss that people sometimes take in their writing, in their speaking, for tests, interviews, etc. They ask you a question and you answer something else. Yeah? So be careful, scope. All right, so now let's move on to tone. Can you read that, Edith, please? Author's tone.
The author's tone.
1 second.
Similarly,
There, sorry.
okay. Similarly, you need to have a clear sense of the author's tone before you move to the first question. You will get questions where you must correctly identify the tone to deduce the correct answer choice. Your understanding of tone is crucial. Often the author's tone will provide clues to multiple questions about the same reading comprehension passage, not just one.
Okay, so the tone. What is the tone? Quickly. Oh, I guess this. Okay, yeah, it's working.
Similarly to the emphasis, to the maybe to do the voice more hit.
Maybe. Definitely the voice changes with tone. Tone refers to the author's use of words and writing style to convey their attitude towards a topic. What the author feels about the subject is often defined as the tone. What the reader feels is known as the mood. All right. So you as a, hey, Paula. So you as the writer define tone. You as the reader define the mood. All right. And then tone is attitude, voice is personality. Tone and voice create a writing style. Okay. There is more here to read, but there are different tones. Here's the list. Okay. And this is something that you can implant into your prompt, which is your interaction with ChatGPT or any artificial intelligence. Is called a prompt. This is something that you could implement and you should insert in your prompt. Okay. Let's say that you want to talk about your future goals, but you want to sound, how about ambivalent? And you tell ChatGPT in Spanish, you tell ChatGPT in Spanish about your plans, and then you prompt ChatGPT, translate this into English, but use an ambivalent tone. Okay? Or translate this into English, use an animated tone, which is full of life and excitement lively, spirited, impassioned, and vibrant. Okay? Or tell ChatGPT to translate into English using an appreciative tone. Grateful, thankful, showing pleasure, and enthusiastic. Ardent, assertive, awestruck, etc. You know, like start thinking about the tone of your writing. Even if you write through ChatGPT, okay? Just write in Spanish and then tell Chat to transform your writing not only to English, but also to a more ardent or arrogant or assertive tone. So help you choose those words that are going to make you sound that way, and those phrases and way of organizing your ideas, etc. Do you understand my point? So
Can we doing a example with you choose one of us and make the idea in Spanish and make the exercise between us and we
Sure.
can start.
yeah,
It's an idea.
somebody write about what you're going to do tomorrow. Maybe everybody. And then send through the chat or WhatsApp. Real quick, just, you know, a couple of lines. What are you going to do tomorrow?
Teacher, that takes me to the function by 11 labs. When you put again generate, sounds different every time.
Right? And so this would make the two, you know, like come together too. I mean, like once you have the right voice in your writing, when you are impacting people with a certain mood because you have a tone, then you start looking for that tone in your voice as well. So think about it. What are you going to do tomorrow? Anybody can send your answer through the chat or WhatsApp. I'm going to... Oh, Paula, you're just rubbing our faces on it, right? No lo restregó en la cara, Paula. Okay, so...
Algo más terrenal.
Okay, let's see if it works. It's too short, but let's see if it works with such a short... let me see. This is Paula right here. Can you transform this message to sound caustic?
What's that, teacher? Caustic.
Cáustico.
Cáustico.
Yeah.
Okay. En español.
Okay. What is cáustico then? That's the next question, right? What's cáustico? Caustic is making biting, corrosive comments or critical.
Corrosive comments are critical. Okay.
So he says, oh, how wonderful. How wonderful. I can't contain my excitement. Okay, but this is more like a... I'm going on vacation. All right, so I see what happened here.
Yeah.
This is not the same message, but this is like a reaction. Like if we reacted to Paula's piece of news, which is I'm going on vacation to Moñitos, Córdoba. So then this would be our reaction from a caustic point of view.
With another one that she mentioned her plans.
Yeah, maybe if that were the case, it would be different. But yeah, for example, here the response to Paula's is caustic. Oh, how wonderful. I can't contain my excitement. You're off to the fabulous destination of Moñitos, Córdoba, where the sights and sounds are just so captivating. I'm sure your vacation will be filled with thrilling adventures and unforgettable experiences. Don't forget to soak up all the charm and excitement of Moñitos, Córdoba has to offer. Enjoy your time there to the fullest. Yeah. Now, let me see. Did anybody else send anything? No?
No.
But that wasn't the idea, yeah, because the idea was to transfer this message to this tone, but ChatGPT
Got it wrong. Got it
No,
wrong.
I would rather,
didn't.
I would
Sometimes you need to,
Yeah.
but maybe you can restate and say regenerate response. Should we describe it? Okay. Same. So let's say what I want is to
Translate.
or repeat the same message,
yeah. Use
but in a caustic tone, or deliver. Oh, great news!
No,
no, because
Good.
the IA made their own opinion about the idea
Yeah.
that
Pass-
Paula goes to the Moñitos Córdoba.
pass again the message and say translate this with
No.
caustic sound caustic.
Or maybe because I had thought about it from the Spanish point of view. Let's see what happens here. How about translate this into English? Into English using caustic. So you say, ¿cómo lo dirías en español, Paula? Mañana salgo para Mañitos.
De vacaciones.
Mañana, sí, eso. Mañana me voy de vacaciones a Moñitos Córdoba.
Mañana les dejo el polvero,
Mañana les dejo.
sufran, lloren.
Moñitos Córdoba. And Córdoba. Córdoba is with a B, right? Or is it with a V? It's with a B, right?
Córdoba, sí. Es,
Because it's Córdoba, Colombia.
Right, Fab. It will be.
With a B?
Yes.
Okay, let's see if it gets it this time. All right. Cross your fingers. Yeah, okay. It says, oh, how delightful. Tomorrow I'm going on vacation to Moñitos, Córdoba. It's going to be an absolute blast. But obviously you have to affect also your voice, you know? How about if I say, and now?
Add some details about the travel.
Maybe if we add some details, it can help. Now use an ambivalent tone. Okay, and you're gonna ask, what is ambivalent, right?
right.
What's ambivalent? Ambivalent is...
It's not here.
Is that here?
Up.
Should be here.
Yep.
Right here.
Yeah.
Having mixed feelings, uncertain, in a dilemma, undecided. Okay, let's see that. Let's see if that works.
But give a couple of details.
More details?
Yeah.
Teacher, Edith is writing down about her plans for tomorrow.
Okay. It says here, as far as Moñitos, ambivalent says, well,
For example,
tomorrow I'm heading off on vacation to Moñitos, Córdoba. It's supposed to be quite entertaining, I guess.
So the way to go is on plane or is on car, right?
What do you mean? Okay, yes, you're right.
The way to
The way you're gonna get there.
To get there.
Rewrite this short passage using an angry tone. Tomorrow, I'll begrudgingly drag myself and my daughter to deal with mind-numbing paperwork at a blasted government office. And if that weren't infuriating enough, we'll be forced to endure a visit to some drab museum afterward. Yeah. So this is an angry tone. And so you see, it works. So what I'm trying to say is, okay, as regarding tone, you want to make sure that you don't talk about something else, basically. Okay. And about tone, you want to pick a tone that allows you to discover new things, you know, and maybe to show more honestly what you want to say, you know. You can sound amused, angry, animated, apathetic, apologetic, appreciative, ardent, blah, 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 blah. You know, there are many. Just start getting curious about it. Okay? Like, how about if you want to sound worried? Okay, let's do that experiment. You can say, how about worried as a tone? And he says, I'm filled with apprehension as tomorrow approaches since I have to accompany my daughter to tackle tedious paperwork at a government office. The thought of going through that ordeal weighs heavily on my mind. Furthermore, we're also scheduled to visit a museum, which adds to my mounting worry. Okay. But obviously you can ask for, give me 3 more versions, always. And play with it. Excited tone, sarcastic tone, anxious tone. How about sarcastic? Oh, fantastic.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, fantastic.
Tomorrow's the big day, right?
Oh, fantastic. I'm good on this, Tom. Sarcastic.
You like that one?
Yes.
Okay. So the idea with this exercise is try to think beyond the language. This is thinking from the perspective of a meta language. Okay. The scope is pretty self-explanatory. Once again, we don't need to go deeper into that. It's okay. Don't talk about what you're not being asked. If you're not being asked about the stars, don't talk about the stars. Talk about your trip. Even if your trip makes you think of stars, this is not the game that you play here. And then tone. All right. Next is TO, organization. That's tone. Okay, I'm gonna stop with the reading, which by the way was boring. It was probably a poor choice. I shouldn't have bothered you with the reading. I should have created a new document that is not about reading. Organization of the passage. Okay, this is important. Organization. Organizing your ideas helps with not losing the focus. Not only you, but also the people that read you or listen to you. Okay. So stop briefly and ask yourself the point of that paragraph that you're writing. Why are you writing a certain paragraph? Why are you adding a certain detail to the story? Why? Why are you organizing ideas in this way? And for organization questions, you need to look back to the actual information in the passage. You don't need to look back to the actual information in the passage. Just focus on identifying the topic of each paragraph and any relevant punctuation and transition phrases that we learned last year. Okay. This is inconsequent, really. I really chose the wrong document to show you. We have these. Look at this. These are transitions to show your premise, continuation and expansion, soft and strong transitions, conclusion and opposition. Okay. You can also try telling your your interaction with chat, create a new version, insert the words or insert the transitions. For example, additionally, admittedly, alternatively, as a result, and I don't know, refuse. See what happens, what it comes up with. You know, it's very entertaining. Just for your answer. And these are words that help you organize your information. Okay, that's what transitions do. Conjunctions, transitions, some adverbs as well, prepositions too. And also some words like, you know, like verb argue, the verb claim, the verb contend, the adjective contrary. Deny is another verb. Refuse a verb. Wrong another adjective. Okay. And here in conclusion, we also have hence a preposition, transition, adverb. Okay. That's a noun. Different words. Those are words that signal. Okay. When we're talking about signals, remember? So this helps with organization. So certain words help you to organize your ideas. Think about the organization of your ideas and think about some words that you would like to use from here. There is some sexy transitions like by contrast, can be argued. I think those are very sexy. Conversely, I also love admittedly. To me, this one is the sexiest of them all. Admittedly. Because it makes you look like you're admitting to something that you may not have mentioned or forgotten to mention, etc. So that's organization. And finally, purpose. What is the purpose of your passage? Again, yeah, this is probably a very boring exercise, and the way I presented the information here was not the most efficient given the purpose of what I want to do with you. What I want to do with you is for you to try to come up with even just one answer, and that's the next exercise. Come up with one answer to any of the questions in our vignette of this week, this week's vignette, which is this one. You have several questions there. Pick one at your convenience, anyone. Try to answer briefly. Okay? It can be this, I don't know, maybe something exciting. Imagine your ideal job, for example, Paula, 10 years from now. Can you imagine that? And how do you see your daily routine? But you need to use will, okay?
The idea is one of us, or each one, just choose or just pick one question.
Right now.
And
Right now.
On Wednesday, the 8th question?
On Wednesday, some other person is going to choose the question for you. And then you answer. Today, you choose any question yourselves.
And on each one of the 8 questions, you need to do the scope for each one.
Scope, tone, organization, purpose. These should start to become more and more clear in your mind as you approach these exercises of vignettes.
For simple math is 40.
Can you bring your microphone closer to your mouth, please, Juanca?
For simple math is prepare 40 possible answers.
No, we prepare just one and then we roll the dice with the rest. Preparamos una y le tiramos los dados al resto. One as an example, just to get a feel. And we are going to improvise on Wednesday, so you don't need to prepare 40. Just prepare one that you feel like, okay, I got it.
Yeah, it's improvisation, but you need to make the stop, the scope, the tone, the operation, yeah, in each one. In each one.
Oh, no, but not today and not ever, really. Just do it once and you get the idea, and hopefully it will happen by itself, magically, hopefully. If not, it doesn't matter. It's just an exercise.
No, I got it. But it's really challenging, and is for instance, is quite demanding for us to try to prepare the good option or the best answer possible in one of them.
Don't worry. Don't worry so much about it. It's not that hard. I mean, I'm just giving you a couple of things to consider. But if you don't do it the best way possible, that's not the point. The point is not to make it the best way possible. Just to consider these possibilities, really. Okay? You're gonna be given
How much time do you need to make the response, the answer?
Whatever you
I would
want.
say 2 minutes to 3 minutes.
5,
And-
6, 7.
And when they give you the question, you have about 30 seconds to prepare. You can think about it. You can organize your ideas. I mean, if you're a visual person, you can have a piece of paper and create a mind map like this, and that, okay? Or you can do it now, or, you can prepare a little bit, but not too much, really. Not too much. Don't overdo it.
Okay.
Let it flow. We can do the experiment with just one. Pick one right now, everybody. Pick one. Everybody, pick one.
One case scared.
No, I'm not worried. I'm terrified.
You're terrified.
Don't worry, my friend. You put your improvisation in practice, my friend. Relaxing. Only
worry.
take out
terrified.
magically.
I'm
But
terrified.
everybody, do it right now. Choose one.
Choose one. Maybe the question about you wanna prepare the beer for your birthday, for your anniversary. I don't know, something like that.
And remember scope, number one. You need to understand the question so you don't answer something else, please. That's very important. Scope. Okay. Because if I remember, this is not about any birthday. This is, do you have any special events like birthday, wedding, or celebrations coming up? That means like in, just a few days, not next year. So careful. That's the danger. The danger zone is not understanding the question, and you say, yeah, we're planning next year's first communion for my son, and this is not coming up, really. Coming up is
a couple of months. No,
A couple of
you have
weeks.
already started to prepare, maybe. What's
I
up?
need to prepare my wedding, but I need to look for the bridge.
Exactly.
for
You need to-
November.
First, you look for
November
the
is okay.
The first step.
Yes.
Exactly.
November
Edith.
is okay.
Second, get the money.
Edith,
Yes.
we're not listening to Edith. Listen to Edith. What, Edith?
For a couple of months, teacher.
Maybe.
In November is the
Okay.
birthday for my daughter.
And
Is
you're
the
already
birthday of
preparing
my
for
daughter.
it? You're preparing for it already?
No.
Okay,
Oh,
so-
no.
No, because
Yeah.
it's a surprise.
Okay.
It's a surprise, and she's.
Are
she's
you planning?
around
Are you planning something for your daughter?
Yeah, we are gonna rent a jumper, and we are gonna buy cakes, and my daughter and I, we are working in a couples of piñatas. His theme of the birthday is Miraculous Ladybug, so it's kind of
Okay. So pay attention to another thing here. I just
look for
Yeah, using the present continuous for the future plans. It's not.
So that means
it will.
these are plans that are coming up pretty soon, like
Uh-huh.
next week.
going
Not,
to.
not in December or November. Be careful. But anyway, that's part of the scope. This is the scope. And now choose one. Everybody choose one.
Another?
Just choose one, everybody. Oh, no, it doesn't need to be another. It can be that one, Edith, whatever you want. Just choose one that you feel, okay, choose one that you feel you can be happy answering.
Trips or vacations planned for the upcoming year.
Okay, so don't forget the one that you chose. Maybe, yeah, that's it. I can't number these. So don't forget that's yours, Edith. If somebody chooses the same one, doesn't matter.
Teacher,
Everybody chose one already?
imagine your ideal job.
Sure.
10 years from now, it's the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's for me.
That's for you, okay.
Yeah.
Don't forget. Everybody
I
else.
want to sell the tree. Do you have any trips or vacation planned for the coming year?
Okay.
That's all right. The tree. The third, sorry. Third.
We are
I choose what change do you think that will happen in your city or your country in the future?
Gotcha.
I
Who am I
like the seventh option. How do you see yourself helping your community or society in the future? Please share your thought using will for prediction.
What about Bernardo?
The second one too.
Second one too, and Titi. Titi said number one.
Any of those?
I think for Titi, it should be
With the wedding, her wedding.
this one should be for Titi, look, because it applies. And maybe change in the next few months, change it for next week. Yeah.
Okay. I like.
And change going to present progressive. So this is you. Now go to ChatGPT and give today, give just a brief of your answer, just a brief answer to the question in Spanish. Do it in Spanish. ChatGPT, just give an answer to the question that you chose in Spanish, brief. Pay attention. In the answer that you're giving right now, you need to pay attention to the scope. What are they asking about? Answer that question. Okay. And then later, you can ask ChatGPT to translate it using a tone that you choose or different tones if you want. You can be specific about the tones or just ask for, give me 3 or 4 different tones. And specify the tone so you understand what tone you're using.
Do you think ChatGPT could be or could make the tone with the voice with AI voice?
Not right now.
You
In the future, sure, yeah, but
no,
not right
no,
now.
but the last week we installed the app with voice. Do you remember?
Oh, but it was very mechanical. I hated it. I deinstalled it. I deinstalled it because it was so boring. It was it never shut up.
You really
Say, shut up. Continue.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I'm sorry. ChatGPT was
Shut up.
apologizing. Anyway, everybody, right. Don't get distracted. Right. In Spanish.
Teacher, look at the chat. WhatsApp.
Okay, for example, here Paula has her ideal job. And so you created this in Spanish first, Paula? How did you
No.
do it?
Oh, in English.
You wrote it in English? And
The
then,
first one is write down in Spanish.
yeah, possibly. Why? Because we want to start expanding our capacity to use different structures and forms and organizations in English, sorry.
Okay, teacher.
But it's fine. So you wrote this one originally in English, and then what prompt did you give to the chat? What did you ask the chat to do? Paula. What happened?
So the first step is create the answer in Spanish, and I put in ChatGPT the answer.
You put it in Spanish.
Yeah.
Then tell chat,
Yes.
translate, use different tones, or use the tone that you prefer.
I put on the chat GPT in English.
Put it in English, and then what did you tell the chat to do?
Enthusiastic and optimistic. No?
That's what you put?
Yeah.
Can you share your screen? I want to see, just out of curiosity. Wait a second. Hang on. Yeah, you can share now.
I think you continue sharing the screen, teacher. I can see the, yeah.
Can you share your screen, Paula, to see what you did on chat? Just to show us. I want to see. Oh, good, Edith. Wow. Is this true?
Teacher.
Yes. Amazing. Congratulations.
Okay, teacher.
Can't share it, Paula? Really? That's weird. Let me see. Yeah, you should be able to. And your microphone is off, Paula. Can't hear you. Oh, you don't know what's going on? Okay. Something broke? Okay. Is this you? Yes, this is you. I can see your screen now. Can you show us the chat? Okay. When your ideal job in 10 years from now, how do you see it? Please describe using the information to write passage as a tone. Okay. So basically, so this is not your answer. This is ChatGPT's answer, right? So what you need to do, Paula, is probably compose your answer in Spanish. It's better if you compose it in Spanish to your liking, and you reveal your real ambitions and whatnot, like you want to go to Canada. So in 10 years, I will be in Canada. I'll be a translator and a teacher as a part-time job. I will be doing this. I have my office, like imagine it. Okay. And then tell ChatGPT to translate it to English if you wrote it in Spanish. If you wrote it in English, to rewrite using a certain tone. Okay. Rewrite using an enthusiastic tone, a dramatic tone, etc. Or just rewrite or translate using 3 different tones. 3 different versions, 3 different tones. And state each tone so you understand what tone you're using too. Because sometimes it will give you the different versions, but not mention what tone it used. So maybe what you do is just give that prompt, be very specific in the prompt. Translate into English into 3 different versions using 3 different tones and state each tone. Okay, let me see what Eddie shared. Eddie shared, okay, I'm thrilled to share some fantastic news about my beloved town. Really? Is this true? Eddie?
I think so.
You think so? Okay, great. Amazing. Remember that if you are using ChatGPT, the app on your phone, you can dictate. Okay. So you just use the bars on the field, on the typing field, press the bars and say, traduce esto al inglés utilizando 3 diferentes tonos, explica cada tono acerca del siguiente párrafo, bla, 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 o el siguiente texto. And that's it. You can do it faster if you don't want to type. Okay. My recommendation is, before you answer, plan your answer. Like, what am I going to answer? Scope, right? What am I going to answer? What do I want to be? Please don't get confused. Don't be like, maybe I want to be this or I want to be this. No, it's not about maybes. It's what you imagine yourself in 10 years. So be careful. That's the scope. Okay. Don't tell me about your new life in Canada, because that's beyond the scope. Focus on the question. Okay. And see, if the question is about your job in 10 years, talk about that. If it's about your routines, focus on your job-related routines.
How long will be?
I think that as long as you need, tops, maximum, 2.5 minutes, I think.
2? 2 or how many?
Maximum. But if you finish in 40 seconds, in 30 seconds, that's fine. It all depends.
30 seconds, okay.
30 seconds to 2.5 minutes. You choose. Okay.
10 seconds to
10 seconds too, yeah.
To finish fast.
It's like, I'm going to be Superman. What's your dream job in 10 years?
You are flags in all aspects, Luis.
Exactly. All aspects of life. All right.
Juan Carlos Juan Carlos me dejó quieto, y ahora Edward mock me.
Everybody's breathing down your neck. Todo el mundo se te monta encima. Here I have Bernardo's. Am I sharing my screen now? What am I sharing? Nothing, right? Okay, let me share. This is Bernardo's. Okay. Take a look at that.
The presentations will be the Wednesday, no, teacher?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Hmm.
Bernardo, what kind of tone is this that you used here?
Animated.
Animated.
Yeah.
Can you read it for us?
Okay. My ideal job is to work in the graphic design industry, either for graphic design agency or in the design department of a national recognized company. I would love to involve in significant projects that reach a wide audience, allow me to feel more satisfaction in what I do. Oh, and one more thing, this job has to be remote, giving me the freedom to work from anywhere in the world. Let's continue, teacher.
Sure.
Okay. On the top of that, I want to earn enough money to live a comfortable life. One that allows me to travel to different countries around the world and have a place I can call my own. Isn't that just amazing?
Sure.
Is that just amazing?
And then after you hit the first O right here, I guess the only O, right? You started to feel more, what's the tone?
Animated.
You sounded more animated when you got to
Yeah.
the O. Okay. But before that, you were a little de-animated, right? So be careful with that. If you choose a tone, play the tone. Okay.
Yeah, teacher.
And yep, that sounded good. I liked it. Liked it very much. Did you write it originally in Spanish?
Yeah, teacher.
Amazing. And then what prompt did you give to the chat?
Okay. I write, translate into English with animated tone.
Phenomenal. Okay. That's pretty much what you want to do. But depending on the tone that you choose, I want you to really play that tone with your voice.
Yeah, teacher.
That's going to be our job next week. You're going to be working on that a lot next week. Okay.
Yeah.
Working on reaching different, like a whole new level of expertise in your voice. Okay. Working on your resonance, working on your vocalization, on your pauses, on your pitch, on your volume. Okay. That's important. So good. That's basically it. I mean, like, this is it. You talk about your ideal job. Try not to get too far away from it. I think that this is very well made. Everything is related to the job, even though Bernardo talks about traveling to different countries around the world. He connects that to the money he makes from his dream job, his ideal job. Yeah. And the way it's organized, pay attention to, on top of that, one more thing, those transitions help a lot. Okay. Or you can go back to the list and choose a transition that you really want to use and tell the ChatGPT, give me another version of this text, but insert this transition because I want to. I want to use it.
Okay.
See what happens. Okay. Like
People,
if I, what's that?
people are shocking,
Exactly.
including me.
Say, for example, I have this by Bernardo, and I say, rewrite the following passage using the word, or maybe use the word admittedly, right? Admittedly, see what happens. Admittedly, my ideal job would be in the graphic design industry, either working for a graphic, Okay, sure. That was easy, right? Admittedly. Okay, because anyway, it sounds like it's imposed because admittedly would cast doubt on a text that is already animated. So it doesn't make much sense, you see? So sometimes there are some things that don't combine, they explode, you know? Like the admittedly here wouldn't really jibe or connect because we're being animated, and admittedly kind of is a deflating factor, you know, in this case of animated. But that's what is entertaining. Remember that the focus of the exercise is to deliver the answer within the time, staying on topic, that is the scope, and trying to accomplish the purpose, giving an answer, right, to the question. And then the rest is organization and tone, okay? I guess that's the new information, organization and tone. Then you can also suggest as well this. Pay attention, just so you can play further. You can say, rewrite the following passage, use three different ways to organize it, or organize the text. Chronological order. Importance priority. And it's all about the connectors that you use as well. Okay. And hierarchy of desires. Okay. Once again, playing with different organizations. The idea is that you can create the prompts for ChatGPT for it to give you scope, tone, organization, and purpose as well. Okay.
Teacher, sorry, what is the pronunciation by organizational approach 3? Hierarchy?
Hierarchy. Hierarchy. Tara.
Hierarchy. Hierarchy.
Hierarchy of desires, yeah.
Okay. Hierarchy of desires. Thank you, teacher.
Esa palabra nos faltó en el poema.
Was that?
This word missing in the poem.
This word is missing in the
Hierarchy.
poem?
The poem, the couple of vignettes before.
Ah, yes. Oh, yeah. What was it? What was the name of the poem? Do you remember?
The chaos.
The chaos. Yes.
Chaos. Chaos.
That was a trick question, right? So, oh,
Watch out. Watch out.
ciao. Bye. The chaos.
Hierarchy. What is mean?
Hierarchy. Yes.
Hierarchy. Wow.
So yeah, this lesson was kind of boring because I didn't actually plan differently, because I forgot that the material that I had pulled out was designed for a reading comprehension lesson, not for a writing lesson. So I was like, okay, let's make this work if I can. But
it's not boring. It's terrified.
it's terrifying.
It's terrified session today. No, it's not confused with terrific. It's terrified. It's terrified
It's
session.
good. Terrific is good. Yes.
Terrific is good. Terrifying is not so good, but
Terrified is started.
I hope that you retain the important part.
Yeah.
Teacher, sorry, could you make a definition by purpose of the passage?
Yeah, like what is you
goal.
plan to accomplish with this passage?
The goal with the passage.
You know, like, do you want to persuade? Do you want to make people feel jealous because you're going to Moñitos? Then make us feel jealous. That's your purpose. Yeah.
The goal for the message.
Do you want to sell something? Invite us somewhere? Do you want to invite us to Moñitos? Then make that invitation blatant, meaning obvious, like you really want to come because it's the most beautiful place, blah, blah, blah. And we have a big house. Yeah. So that's the purpose, more or less why you do what you say, what you say. Basically, the purpose is given by the exercise, which is answer the question. The purpose is to answer the question, right? And the purpose is to answer the question without leaving the subject. Okay. And hopefully to make us pay attention to you. Okay. That could be another way to define purpose. You know, like you want, with this answer that you're going to give, you're going to make us listen, continue listening, and maybe think about what you say.
Yeah.
Like in the case of Juan Carlos's question, like, how do you plan to give back to your community? Then maybe Juan Carlos wants to inspire us. Yeah.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
A sarcastic tone.
No. But yeah,
you have
Just
to
kidding,
think
just kidding, just kidding.
Marca, you have to think in 40 possible answers.
exactly.
Yeah,
We need
yeah.
subtitles with a tone.
I
What were you
I will
using?
prepare my 40 possible answers.
40 times 3 times 2 times. Yeah. But no,
Yes, plus.
the idea is for you to practice this, okay, on this vignette. But really, I know it can be daunting, meaning scary or terrifying. But don't do it. Just, you know, take it easy. Be informed. You have this information now. We're going to continue using it. I promise that I'm going to organize it better, okay? I don't want you to, I already gave you the document I gave you. Yeah, keep it. But I'll try to make a better document, more for writing than for reading, okay? I made a huge mistake of not looking first. And then I was like, yes. Well, let's make it work, because that's what I wanted to deal with today, or tonight, rather. Scope, tone, organization, purpose, okay? Trying to add a little bit more complexity. Next week is going to be RSVPP, which I'm going to give you the material to work on your own, okay? Next week, we're going to be working on RSVPP, all right?
What is that?
Resonance, wait, hold on a second, I have it here. Next week is going to be voice. So you're going to be working on resonance, speed, volume, pauses, and pitch. Okay. More bad news, right, Juanca?
The next vignette, and after the next vignette would be, please describe this picture. What do you think? What do you think the painter is
exactly? Yeah.
Is thinking while he paint the picture?
Exactly. What do you think the painter's mother was thinking?
that happened if you are be able to survive to this
video.
vignette.
It's not a new painting, but the idea is freedom, because if you see, what is the beard? Okay.
The what?
The beard is go out the jail. Okay. In this paint.
Ah, okay.
I can imagine Juan Carlos all nice sitting in front of the pictures thinking about it.
All right. So that's the idea for next week.
Just relax.
Be prepared, my friends.
Be prepared with the 40 answers.
No, I have my main idea about the vignette is I got it.
No, the main idea is have a fun, my friend.
The main idea
Relaxing.
is have fun. Yes, you're right.
Yes,
Media is
relaxing.
learning, is learning.
Remember, we're going to
idea is-
improvise.
Is get there.
Don't overdo it. Maybe have an idea what you want to answer. That's it for each case.
The main idea is practice with good practice makes perfect. Good practice.
Perfect practice makes perfect. And remember, scope,
Make it until you fake it.
scope and purpose. And then don't forget organization and tone. Very important.
What is, teacher, a good question. What is the slogan for this course? I forget.
Legendary.
Nothing is
Legendary.
impossible. For this vignette,
You're legendary, my friend. You're a legend.
To be a legend.
Yeah, you're a legend.
No,
Yes,
you are the
you are
young
already
legend.
Texan.
You are the young legend.
Yeah, young legend.
the millennial legend.
Legend.
You are the young legend. The young
I like the previous because the previous was
Sexy.
to be sassy. To be sassy. I think I thought in Sofia Vergara and to talk like Sofia Vergara. So
Good idea.
Sofia Vergara got divorced.
You did?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, the news
Drama.
said about that.
because
The news said about that. It's a gossip. Gossip time.
Gossip time. So, Paula, you really going to Moñitos tomorrow? Really? Paula is crazy. Really?
Really?
Oh my God, that's
Sure,
amazing.
Yeah.
Anybody else with anything exciting coming up? No?
If you need the best,
no.
the best Cabify or Didi or Uber, you choose one in San Antero. It's close
Yeah.
there.
It's near. 2 hours, 3 hours around.
Oh, very nice.
Paula tomorrow is gonna prepare the vignette in airplane while she take off. she arrived to the airport in Garzones.
She have a flight at 7 a.m.
Paula thought if Mahoma don't go to the mountain,
Paula is gonna make the vignette in front the sea. Really? It's true, Paula.
By the
Tomorrow-
Pinol.
No, in front the sea, in front the Moñito Sea.
Yeah,
Paula
in the
is
sea
gonna-
tomorrow
Yes,
with a wine. Con el culo para arriba.
Culo hundido.
I have an idea. Why Paula and Eddie don't present the vignette on Wednesday together?
Side by side. Yeah.
It's not possible.
Face to face. Oh.
I spoke with him in the afternoon, but tomorrow is not possible because he is going to really busy tomorrow.
Busy
Tomorrow
day.
is Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is Tuesday. Vignetta is Wednesday.
Nothing escapes Juan Carlos.
Yo, don't excuse. Don't excuse.
All right, guys. So then I'll let you go. Go have the rest of your night free to finish your business and then go to rest. Don't
Thank
worry
you
about
so
it.
much.
It was just something that I wanted to show you so we can start thinking about this. That's all.
If you are available to sleep.
That's right. If Dante doesn't come here, he was already here. Because when I say bye, he comes and he starts going like, and I have to take him out. Every time he knows English now. He is legendary.
Yes, he is speaking Spanish and in English.
He is legendary.
Dante's bilingual dog. Yes, he's legendary.
All right, guys. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. Thank you for your patience, and I'll see you again. When is it?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Fab, tomorrow is
because
Tuesday. Tuesday.
Tuesday.
tomorrow
Tomorrow
is
is
the
Tuesday.
basic.
I'm lost, right? I'm
Tomorrow
lost.
is the basic vignettes, Fab. No?
Tomorrow is, yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Well.
As you were soldiers. Bye-bye and have a nice
Bye-bye.
night.
Thank you so much.
Have
Bye,
a
guys.
safe
Bye-bye.
flight.
Thank you, guys.
Bye. See you soon.
Thank you, Luis.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Bye.
Have
Thank you,
a nice
teacher, for
Be
your
good. Stay
time,
safe.
for your
sweet
support.
dreams. I hope
Thank
that.
you.
Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams. Yeah.
Dreams. Yeah,
I
Sweet.
hope that before, after the scarlet.
but it's not possible with this vignette.
Juan Carlos is shocking. Juan Carlos is shocking.
Juan Carlos is shocked. He's going to prepare 40 vignettes.
40 vignettes.
vignettes. And you wish me sweet dreams. Wow, sarcastic.
Are you gonna buy?
Don't
Are you gonna buy
sarcastic.
30?
Fab is
Yeah.
truly
Juanca.
sarcastic.
Sarcastic tone for Juan
Juanca.
Carlos.
Cast it on, yeah.
Are you gonna buy 30 Red Bulls for
Oye,
tonight?
And coffee.
if I need to do 40, at least
At least you do
8
50.
p.m. we need to do 2
All right. There you
at
go.
11 p.m.